Hey, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here with another Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play video. Let's go ahead and turn the UI back on and let's continue where we left off, which admittedly was a little while ago, so I'm not, my memory's not 100% up to par here, but we'll get back to it. Let's go ahead and talk to Heresy, Feats of Strength. It may take some time before I receive any information regarding your missing airship. While you wait, mayhap you might indulge me in a small favor. It is obvious that you know much and more of the ways of war. I ask that you share that knowledge with our knights, so that they might be better prepared when the next Ravanian horde strikes. One of my veteran knights is presently conducting a training session just beyond our western gate. Pray seek him out and introduce yourself. He will explain how you can help. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Where is he exactly? Oh, just outside here, okay. Hello, Sid. Hello, Alphino. So that's right, we're looking for the airship, and we've been doing like all these chores for everybody just to try to prove ourselves, and conveniently for the game, there's a bunch of different houses that live in this area, so we need to prove ourselves to almost all of them. A fine morrow to you, sir. Lord Harshafant, I don't know, tells me you possess a great deal of experience. Certainly more than the green boys I mean to test today. If you will allow, I would like to even the odds by setting all three against you. No objections? Yes? Then let us begin. Knights, to arms! Okay. You want me to embarrass all of your knights here so that they can understand their place in the world. Is that right? Because I basically three-shot each of them here. And this last one definitely doesn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm assisting this guy, okay. I thought it meant that I was, like, assisting these guys by completely murdering them in cold blood. Although I guess they'll tell me that that was just a battle to the, not to the death, but until they decide that they've given up. Is that it, really? He won't even say anything to me now. He's like, alright, you've killed 3 of my men, I'm not even gonna say a word, just go back. Go back to Horshman, tell him what you did. I guess that's what we'll do. I observed everything from the western wall. Splendid performance, wee guy. Mayhap you have discerned this during your short time here, but House Fortamp regards outsiders differently than the other high houses. We have no objections to employing adventurers and sellswords, for example, whereas the others have, for all intents and purposes, forbidden the practice. They do so at their peril. To disregard a man's talent solely because of the circumstance of his birth is short-sighted and foolish. You know, after watching you spar with our knights, if you want to call it sparring, I am reminded that you are a man of action. Doubtless you would rather take a more active role in my inquiries, yes? Then let's discuss how you can do just that. Okay. A way to just, like, tell me what I wanted to do and then force me into it. The Talk of Corythus. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortamp included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. Lady Neen of mine own House Fortamp, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Crevelin of House Halenart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks. Though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortamp. Do not concern yourself with I think it was Alphina who said this. I don't remember how to say it though. Zemeal, I think. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the 3 I mentioned and return to me when finished. Alright. So they just want to spit a little bit more lore my way, so we'll head up here first. You know, now that I'm actually, like, reading the quests, though, like, because I know for sure, I've mentioned this a few times, but I know for sure the first time through the game, I read for, like, maybe the first 10 levels or so, and then I just started skipping. So, now that I'm reading, it's a little bit more interesting than I gave it credit for, at least this area. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortom does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Leonard have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Or heresy. Yeah, so I think it was in the last episode where we went and found Francel, and he had like a dragon something that was being shipped to him, and he says it was planted there. But apparently, you know, members of his house have been caught in the act of heresy, so... And since he's the leader of the house, they're thinking that, you know, he's got something to do with it. But I guess our character believes that he is not part of it, at least at the moment. And they stay out here in Coerthus. Look at that. 8:23 a.m. Eorzea time. The world is so nice in this game. Like, that's something you just can't deny. Alright, this is the Skyfire Locks. Is he... Oh, he's inside, alright. What? Oh, okay. Did not see that. Hiding. Halone, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshavant? I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Leonard into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Okay. So none of these people are telling me anything. They're just sort of ramming home the fact that House Leonard is under scrutiny right now, which I guess is a good thing because I did kind of forget about that, so... But I suppose if you're watching these episodes like in order, one after the other, then you probably think it's funny that I forgot, because I'm pretty sure it was just the last episode alone that I learned that, but it's been a few days. I've been taking a bit of a... I've been doing things a little differently. Like, you know, I've had phases where I've treated this channel much like a job, where I would set myself schedules. You should see my Google Calendar. I set myself schedules on when I should record each episode of what, when I should upload them. And I'm not totally against that style, but just lately I've been having... My interests have been spread all over the place. I've been still playing StarCraft, playing Diablo. You know, we just bought this game called Tyranny, which is made by the same guys who made Pillars of Eternity, which I have half a mind to make a short video about, just to show you guys and see what, if any of you catch any interest on it. You know, just to sort of mix things up, but... And then also I've been playing this game. So because of all that stuff combined, you know, it's hard for me to stick to schedules because my mind, like, I just want to do something different every time. Alright. I gather you've been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshavant's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Gilliam arrived in Coerthus, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Harshavant wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that's his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Well, what if you guys are all standing here, just let me look through the books right in front of you. He just gave me a glowing reference or whatever, so... Oh yeah, we're not running all the way down. So, like, just... I won't even take the books. Just let me look through them. Do I gotta run all the way back up now? Yeah. Well played, game. The developers of this game just want to drag you along so that they can just giggle and laugh at how whipped they make you. You know, they're like, oh, yeah, I know you like me. I know I'm pretty game. You want to spend your time with me, but just, you know, I'll give you the goods. Just do these 750,000 quests where you have to run back and forth from city to city consistently all the time. Just to read, you know, a few paragraphs of words and then run all the way back. It's fine. That's what they do. But... at least they make it a pleasant experience. For the most part. So yeah, so anyway, back to like what I was talking about with the uploading schedule. It hasn't been as structured as I usually like it. And to be honest, I've actually been sort of embracing that for now, until it becomes like an issue. Like, you know, I hadn't realized at one point that it had been 6 days since I uploaded a video, and that shocked me. And I was like, whoa, like time just kind of flew there, and I just had I had no idea it had been that long. So, you know, I released a whole bunch, and I don't want it to take that long, but I'm thinking, you know, maybe I'll do it every day, and then maybe I'll take a day or two. It kind of depends. Just for now, anyway. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Yeah, basically nothing of use. Nor did I, I fear. Or nor did he fears. It seems the whole of Coerthus is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. Okay. A road to redemption. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray, journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Alright. Where's the Steel Vigil? Oh, look at that. Oh, at least I'm already here. Okay. I thought I might have been down at Dragonhead, but no, they want us to go north. So we shall go north and scout out the Steel Vigil. This area is gigantic, and they have, like, literally just dungeons kind of all over the place. Almost ran into a ditch because I wasn't paying attention. Is that the Steel Vigil? I didn't take the right exit. Weird looking dragons. Oh, I just pulled 2 of them. Okay, there's Francel. Seems injured. Just wanted to see if I actually have to fight these guys or not. I don't think I do. What's going on, buddy? Who goes there? We guy. No, stay back. The fiend is still here. Ah! I was just being chased by 2 of these. Oh, this is a grand... Avis? Is that how you say that? Alright, let's get some jumps going. Don't worry, Francel, I got you. No fiend... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Well, we made it look cool at least, and now we can use Mercy Stroke, and he's dead. I got your back, dude. You're no heretic, are you? I actually don't remember. This is... I can tell you with absolute certainty that I skipped through every single... Oh, what? I skipped through every single quest here, I'm pretty sure. In terms of reading. So I really don't know what comes of this storyline. Which is good, because I'm interested. I guess you have a gigantic beast hanging nearby to fight. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe. Bless you, sir. Bless you. Oh, I dodged it. This guy's a downy Avis. Whatever that means. Oh, I can jump. You can tell it's been a little while when I stop jumping whenever I can, because I forget I have the ability. Unfit Knight. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Halionart if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, sir. House Halionart will remember your kindness. Now that I'm helping them, am I going to be considered a heretic? It's not in there, is it? No. We'll find you. Ah, there you are. Are you hiding? Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. And she gets up and runs. Okay. Alright, friend, so I'm coming back. I've saved all your people. Hello. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Halenard that had yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We've been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Well, that's depressing. I mean, my understanding of it here is that he's probably fine. I don't think he's a heretic, but they're saying that it's the people who are of his house. He should recognize that. Maybe he doesn't need to be going out slaying dragons, but he just needs to, like, talk to all the members of his house and find out what they're doing and why some of these people are distancing themselves. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it because it's a video game. But I don't know. Honestly, like, the stories in this game get really good. And I'm telling you with some experience because, you know, once you get into Heavensward, there's crazy shit that happens, and even before then. So that's what I'm most looking forward to getting to. And we're getting closer. Alright, what did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see, a reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at the Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Gilliam has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours. Was I just talking about that? This is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to prove myself to you people. How could I be a heretic when I just showed up like 20 minutes ago? What time is it? Okay, well, let's do one more. Following the evidence. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coerthus, so he may have some inkling as to who could be responsible. Whoop. Well, I'm invigorated now, so we will hop right to it, won't we? Following the evidence. Alright. This will be the last quest of the video. It has gone on for 19 minutes now, but it doesn't feel that long. And I think it's just because I haven't recorded in a while, so I'm sort of enjoying it and getting into the game a little bit here. I always want to check just to make sure he's not like on the roof, because alright, he's not. Alright, hello sir. Someone tampering with shipments? Fury strike me down if all of them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm a House Helenart man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them and what work. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their fate. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. Hey, it could have been the fellas what were responsible for the inspections. Ha! Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors, a lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Sigh. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhand from White Brim Front today. You might consider having a word with them. You might consider shutting your mouth and not telling me what to do. Do you even know who I am? Actually, that guy was very nice, so I shouldn't be mean to him. What's going on with my cursor? My cursor! Ah, okay, there we go. Well, we'll talk to the porters. But Rickman thinks that they're innocent. Apathetic porter. Beg your pardon. You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hale in our shipments. What nerve. If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Okay. Look at this. Here's a rosary. Oh, nope. Well, here's one for House Helenart. I found a draconian rosary inside one of them. And one in there, too. How do you explain this, apathetic porter? Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. What about these? But that's impossible. Once the night at White Brim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Horshafont, I will not be held accountable for this. Well, it probably is the Inquisitors, because, you know, that's going to be the biggest quote-unquote twist you can throw in the storyline. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. Ah, but more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries, in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. That's beggar's belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Helenart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Haloni that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Well, just grab anything. Alright guys, that's going to do it. So in the next episode, we'll look towards clearing Lord Francel's name, just so that we can have a conversation with someone who may or may not have seen our airship. It seems like the amount of work we have to do just to like find this airship. We might as well just scour the land and find it ourselves. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying. It's been a pleasure as always. If you have anything to say, leave comments down below. I'm happy to read them and respond, and I will see you in the next one.